had people from locally, and we've had some people coming from a little further afield to lend their expertise. And that has put together a really, really strong team of people with no experience at all, through to people who are very experienced, some of whom have some professional experience. So it's a really great combination of people, different ages, young and older folk, and some people who've retired. It's a real great mix of people who've all come together to make this a really important project, and it's been a great community dig, and well done to everyone who's been involved.
I'm working with a lot of really brilliant people, really friendly, and I'm learning so much. It's a chance in a lifetime. I love it.
Well, thoroughly enjoyed it. I've been coming for the last 2 years. I've met people I would never have met before, and yet we've all got this common interest, and you go the next year, and it's just lovely. And everybody's so friendly and just so diverse.
When I came, I didn't know whether I'd be allowed to do anything, but it's really, after a quick talk, it's really pitch-in. So it's a really good balance of, friendly support and guidance, and being allowed to do things, real archaeology.
I live in the local area. I was actually born and brought up here in Fulford, and I came along the other day, a couple of weeks ago, when Traz first started the dig here, and just out of nosiness introduced myself and asked what was going on, and I've been popping along near enough every day since and getting involved in the dig itself. You come along the Selby Road coming into York and heading out of York, and both Fulford signs have the Battle of Fulford 1066 sign on them, which have been there a few years now, so it obviously has been known for a while. Now we're hopefully going to start proving things as the dig goes on. It would be great to have maybe a local building or whatever dedicated to the Battle of Fulford, where visitors from far afield, Scandinavia, whatever, could come and visit us, and this is something where Chaz and I may well be looking at.
The Battle of Fulford is pure Hollywood. Here you have the brother of the King of England. The brother of the King of England is leading the Vikings into this battle, fighting against the English. He was the Earl here in 1065 until they rebelled against him. So this is a very personal battle as far as he's concerned. The people he's fighting against are the two earls, who have a very interesting background because they were actually brought up by their granny, and we know her as Lady Godiva. So Granny Godiva was alive at the time of the battle, living over in Chester or Preston. We're not actually sure which.
So what really happens in 1066? In the south of England we've got Harold Godwinson, King of England. He's under threat from William of Normandy, who has a claim on his throne.
Advancing from the south, you had a Viking army, a combination of a rebel English earl, who was actually a brother of King Harold, Tostig, and his ally, the erstwhile King of Norway, one of the greatest warriors of the medieval period, Harold Hardrada. Together, they overwhelmed the northern English army here, which meant they captured York and forced the King of England, Harold, to march up from the south, where he'd been watching the coast because he was worried about being invaded by Duke William of Normandy. That led to the Battle of Stamford Bridge, which in turn affected the outcome of the Battle of Hastings.
We've just come across this piece of ceramic. We don't know its age, but it could be as old as medieval. It was towards the bottom of the sand there we're getting to, which is just above the cause we're investigating to show how man-made it is. It should be very dateable by an expert. So yesterday we were digging this extension, went through the sand and iron pan layers and came across stones coming like this. And so today we decided to remove the overburden and the tarpaulin from the original trench 1, and you can see that actually the line of stones is probably continuing the same diagonal area like this. And we're just starting to really decide how to tackle deciding whether this is natural moraine or built up causeway. We may take a section out to see if there's any dating evidence underneath. But you can see that these stones are actually sat on a very hard, thick layer of pretty tough silt.